Joining me back on the show is Eternal MMA lightweight contender Josh Togo. What's going on, Josh? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing well. Just getting ready for this next fight. Um, 8 days out now, so everything's going well. Fight camp, my weight, everything. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
The last time we spoke, it was before DFC 8. You're gonna face Dan Curry at welterweight. It was a good performance against a good opponent. What did you think of how the fight played out yourself?
Um, to be honest, the way that fight turned out is, and leading into that fight was no different from the way my coach Suman basically explained it to me. He goes, "This is how the fight's going to be. This is how it's going to end up. You're going to excel in certain areas against him." So, and literally everything he told me leading into that fight is exactly what happened. And I couldn't have been a bit more happier than my performance on the night. But regardless, Curry very strong that night, and I'd say out of a lot of my fights, he was one of the toughest because he came down 2 weight classes to fight me, and I went up a weight class to fight him. So yeah, it was definitely tough, and you know, I wouldn't mind fighting back on that show again one time on Diamondback.
Yeah, like you said, you felt good, you performed well. Why did you not stay at welterweight?
Look, I like fighting at welterweight, and it gives me other opportunities as well, different options, especially being able to vary different weight classes. And now, well, I hope so, they can introduce that super lightweight class as some promotions are doing, which is good because then I can be a bit more consistent and active throughout the year. So that would be good. But then again, if I fight at world, because for me personally, like I don't sit too far off welterweight, and you're getting a lot of these big welterweights cutting weight just to get down to that weight class, and you get a lot of tough opponents as well. I'm not saying I wouldn't put up a fight, but at the same time, I'd like to challenge myself, and it's also work between weight classes.
Yeah,
But if
definitely
the right
not.
fight, if the right fight comes, I'm sure that my coaches will give me that opportunity again.
You know, like you said, a lot of welterweights, they're probably walking around at like 195. Some of them might even be 200 pounds, right? Which is massive
Yeah,
when you think
yeah,
about
that,
it. And like you said, you're close to that 170 marker. It's a big advantage to have, when you're going into a fight with that much size on somebody else. So you do have to be very careful of who
yeah,
you
exactly.
match up against if you take a welterweight fight. Yeah, and I hope
That's right.
they do make a super lightweight division soon because they do need to make that for guys like you, so you could collect more belts, right?
That's right.
All
100.
right, let's go to that last fight. The last one you had in May, Gladiator 7. This one was kind of a unique situation because you took the fight on 4 days' notice. First of all,
Yeah.
4 days' notice? Like, how do you even take a fight on 4 days' notice?
Um. Look, people like a lot of fighters. They prep themselves for fight camps and all this stuff. At Australian Top Team, we're in fight camp every day. If you're training every day and putting the hard yards in every day, you know you're already prepped. You're ready to go. And as the coaches always say, the best opportunities are around the corner. So whether it's 4 days, 2 days, 10 days, I don't care. I'm training every day. I'm in fight camp every day. So yeah, that's the best way I could say it.
Was that fight a situation where you had that opportunity? Your coaches looked at the opponent and looked at the style matchup and everything and said, "Okay, Josh, we could go in there, we can do it." Is it like a collaborative situation where you kind of not just make the decision yourself, you kind of have your coaches come in and give their input and then you guys decide?
Yeah, so with that, with the fight, it was actually matched up to fight one of our other guys at our gym. Um, but leading into it, like let's say I think it was about 2 weeks out, he wasn't really. I think that he had an injury, but he was just trying to overcome it during training and stuff. But the boys told me to stay ready, so I was staying ready, but I didn't hear anything or anything. But I just, as you do as a fighter, you just still train every day. And during at that time, as I got that, as the coaches told me, they said, "Yeah, you want to take this fight." Obviously, it's a mental prep. Like it comes down to how you're feeling leading into it. But the coach said, "Look, this is a good fight for you. We think you're more than ready. You're more than capable to take this fight. So I'll take anything at any time." As I said, it comes down to me feeling if I'm confident enough going into that fight. And at that time, yeah, I did. So the boys said, the coach said, "Yeah, this is it. This is this is a good opportunity for you. Might as well take it because as I say, the best opportunities come around the corner, and I couldn't have felt any better going into that fight."
That's not the first time that's happened to you, though. I think. I think I spoke to you about this before. Was it?
Yeah,
What fight
yeah.
was that?
It was an urban fight night. I took a fight on 8 days' notice. I had to make lightweight. So last
Th-
one was at welterweight, but the one I took on 8 days' notice was at lightweight. And yeah, I'll be honest with you, that took a toll on me because obviously, cutting. I think I had to do 10 kilo, which is I think 20 pounds in 8 days.
Yeah.
So yeah, that took a toll on me, but I was still ready. I was training every day, ready for it. So and the best opportunities coming around the corner. I can't express that enough because it was a good opportunity. It was a title fight and end up winning that fight. Um, so yeah, but as I say, I'm ready at all times. I'll train every day. I'm in camp every day. I'm training 2-3 hours a day, and that's on top of me working my full time job every day. So I'm ready at any time. Two, as I said, 1 day, 3 days, 10 days. I don't care what it is. I'm always ready.
I saw that recently you were out in Phuket, Thailand, getting some training in. Talk about that and how helpful it has been for you for this camp.
Well, for that was technically supposed to be a holiday. Me and my partner was supposed to go for a holiday, and then before we left, I received a message. Oh no, I was in the gym. I think it was about 2-3 weeks before we were leaving, and Suman tells me that I end up getting this fight. So it ended up being like a holiday slash fight camp. So we're over there, but everything turned out good. I think my partner was a bit she was a bit concerned before we left because she was thinking I was just going to train the whole time, this and that. But until we got over there, it actually worked out in both our favors, where I could still get my training in, twice a day and still enjoy it at the same time. And I don't know if you've ever been into Thailand, but you get the best variety of all types of training, and I was making sure I made use of that.
Yeah, I've been to Thailand a bunch of times, and
Yeah.
especially Phuket. I think it's like one of the only places where you can train and get the best training and have a
Yes.
holiday at the
Definitely.
same time.
Exactly. That's what I told my partner. I said, "This is the fighter's dream. Come over, train, relax, swim, eat, shopping, whatever it is. Train again. It's a dream. I love it."
All right, well, you got this big fight coming up, lightweight title, Eternal MMA 49. You're taking on the champ, David Martinez. He's one of the best in Australia, lightweights in Australia. What are your thoughts on him?
Um, yeah, I've heard his name around for a while. Not so much for a while, since around the start of this year, because yeah, he's kind of come on the scene, and yeah, he's come on and he's done really well in his career, and I couldn't praise him enough. And Um, I know it's going to be a tough fight, and I know what kind of style he's going to bring to the fight. But in saying that, I prep myself for every fight, and I think it's going to be a very good matchup. We both bring different styles to the fight. And I know he's a very humble, very modest, nice guy. So, I'm actually looking forward to meeting him rather than fighting him. So, but yeah, I'm actually, I'm keen. I'm excited. I'm ready, for next week. And I wish all the best for both of us.
Because of his personality, a lot of his opponents, I think in the past, have underestimated him. And
Yeah.
then Martinez goes in there and beats them, right? Convincingly. Do you think that is the case, in the past? Like a lot of guys, they did not give him the respect he deserved?
That could be the case, I guess. So I don't know much of his. Oh, actually, I do know a few of his opponents, and I guess, yeah, you'd probably come up to him. I don't know. I haven't met him before, and I haven't seen what kind of guy he is. But just through media, like social media, they say he's a very nice guy, and they don't call him the smiling assassin for no reason because he's always smiling. But yeah, that could be the case that they just underestimate him just from the way he holds himself and his presence and his body language. But personally, like, look, this is a fight. I'm not going in there to underestimate. I don't underestimate anyone. I know it's a fight. I've got to take every chance I get. And put myself into that fight, and I'm going to make it a dog fight because this is what it is. This is not just a sport. This is reality. And when time comes to crunch, I'm sure, we both know that, and we'll both be ready to throw down.
I know that, your team, Australian top team, your coaches, Suman, they have you ready. What is the difference maker in this fight for you? What is going to make this fight favorable for you?
I can't give away too much.
Yeah, of course,
But
of course.
look, a lot of my fights, I think, personally, every fight I've had, especially against a lot of grapplers, they underestimate my grappling ability. They just don't know because my fight style is what people have seen has always been a stand up fight. But yeah, as I said, like my grappling ability is actually yeah, I'm not going to say too much, but yeah, like for Suman and Ash to want me to take this fight, they obviously are really confident on myself, knowing that I can beat David Martinez, and that's the difference because Martinez, he's come up against some good quality fighters, and you've said yourself they must have underestimated him somewhere. But within my coaches, they've always believed and given me that confidence to know that I can beat certain people. And this is what they've given me an opportunity, this chance for next week. And they know that I am the type of person that can beat him with my style, my fight game that I can bring into this fight.
So basically, your coaches, when they are so confident in you, that just makes you believe the process and makes you so confident in yourself. So when you step in that cage, you're ready to get going.
Yeah, but yeah, 100%.
Mm.
That's just an extra 10%. I'm already confident in myself, no matter what. Them giving me that certainty and that belief as well. That just that's an extra 10% on top of that. So yeah.
Eternal now, they are on UFC Fight Pass, which makes a huge difference, I believe, for viewership and internationally, you know what I mean? Because so many people have Fight Pass and they watch the fights, no matter what country it is in, they just love watching fights. So you get a lot of exposure. Have you thought about that?
No, not really. to be honest, I don't really care. I don't care about exposure and getting my name out there and all that stuff. I just care about fighting. That's all I only really care about. And that's the only my sole focus at the moment. Leading into this fight is just knowing what I have to do to get this win. So yeah, but once again, that's just an extra bonus, I guess. People get to see my style of fighting. Hopefully, I can be a bit of a wow factor for people, and give myself a little extra support, whether it's on social media or whatever it is. So yeah, no, it's pretty cool. It is cool actually to know that you get to display your ability on UFC Fight Pass. It's my first time, so yeah. But yeah, I guess it would be pretty cool. But I've never thought about it.
All right. Well, November 1st, Eternal MMA 49 main event. Lightweight title is on the line. Southport Sharks. Josh, it's always good talking with you, man. Good luck on the fight. Hopefully, you perform the best that you can perform no matter what. And we'll be talking soon.
Yeah, mad, hectic. No, thank you very much. I appreciate this chat. And it's always good to have a chat, and yeah, definitely speak to you afterwards.